I got pretty excited when I bought this vehicle, but I didn't check much or many things inside and out. I just believed the guy, whatever he said on his Facebook post, but I really didn't go deep into it. The reason of this video is about the carpet. As you can see, the carpet looks a little bit dirty in here. That's because, I really did a deep cleaning. There was a lot of mud here. You see those stains? That right there is pretty much from me because I do work on masonry, and my boots are always, dirty. But it's not so bad. And then back here, as you can see, it don't look bad here. So yeah, that right there, I was trying to figure it out. I didn't check because back here it was a big cover plastic mat. It wasn't made for this truck. So when I started cleaning after I purchased it, I discovered that and I was like, what the hell happened there? So right here was a very brown spot that I already cleaned. Under the seat, it was, all just trash and coins and all kind of stuff. Still looks pretty good. But on that side, on this side, really, I was really pissed. I was like, what the hell happened? So I peeled here, and of course that's signs of fire, right? Because it's black and it really smells like fire. You can see that right there is melt. Same thing there. That's because there is a heater core for the rear. So thanks to that, it's no damage. I already look at it, it works fine. And as you can see, same thing here, signs of fire. All these that you are seeing here, I already got that from the junkyard. It still have that, it was all burned. I got this from the junkyard. I bought it because it looks pretty new. This was all black, messed up. This, I got it from the junkyard. And as you can see under here, it's all black. It's supposed to be painted, gray. As you can see, it's all dark, burned. So he catch a fire for sure, because he probably ran some cheap ass wires for his audio system, maybe small wires, and that thing probably touched the ground and start catching fire. So be careful with cheap wires, guys. If you're planning to run an audio system, don't run cheap wires. Even the expensive ones are pretty decent price these days, so prevent this bullshit right here. So I was planning to wash the carpet, but as you can see, I didn't wash these brown spots that I mentioned on the other side. So that's how it looks pretty much back then. In the front, still looks pretty decent, so I'm not keeping that. I was planning to buy a new one. And when I bought the actuator for the transfer case, they have the same truck, 99, the same color. It was on a very nice condition, probably best condition than mine. I bought a used one. A new one costs $130 to $200 new. And that's without the coating. You have to trim the whole thing. You have to do all the coating holes. So I wasn't happy about that. So I looked the carpet on that truck, and to me it's not that bad. As you can see, these are the inside corners of the seats. That's the most dirtiest, this is high, but I'm gonna wash this thing. I already washed a carpet from my previous vehicle. That was a Lexus GX 470. As you can see, this is the rear, where the rear seat goes. It's so freaking clean. Look at that right here. This is the spot that is burned on the other, on the original one. Of course, it's original too, but as you can see, the insulation is on pretty good shape. It didn't peel off. Looks like they didn't spill many coffee, because as you can see, there is nothing on there. So yeah, this is the one I'm gonna be using on this truck. I'm gonna use the dish soap. This is pretty strong and it's pretty good. And of course the simple green, and I got it already mixed with hot water. And also I'm gonna use this thing right here just for, you know, extra purpose. And I'm just gonna scrub it and use the vacuum, wet dry vacuum that I have in there. So hopefully that works. So I'm no specialist on cleaning things like that. I always do the DIY stuff. So probably you can do this if you like it. Just watch the whole entire video. I'm gonna do this part and then I'm gonna time lapse the rest of it. We're gonna scrub it on circular motion. You know what, I'm just gonna let it sit a couple minutes, maybe 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and then I'm gonna start scrubbing. I think I had too much soap on this. It's very strong, very sticky. Add some more water on this. Still I feel like there is too much soap on this. I really put so much. So go easy with the soap. I'm using the down one. I'm not sponsored by any of these guys right here that you are seeing, any products here, but they work pretty good. Probably use the simple green will do all this. Looks like it's gonna be a pain on the ass to get rid of the soap. I don't want to make this thing so wet. This area right there is the worst, that right there. Alright guys, all I have to do is just scrub this, and probably I'm gonna have to add a little bit of water to get rid of that soap. So I'm just gonna time lapse this so you don't get bored. As you can see guys, I've been scrubbing for like 15 minutes I think, or so maybe. I only did this side and a little bit of the other side. I forgot to bring some water. As you can see, the water it's kind of brown or whatever it was. Foam looks clean, but the water it's a little bit dirtier. We already break some of that dirt or whatever it was, coffee, soda, I don't know.
You big dummy! What the fuck is that? Yes!
We got clean water. Got the pressure washer over there. I really put way too much soap in that bottle. I was trying to soak all that with a vacuum, but it was really hard. Now the insulation is so wet. That's what I didn't want it to do, but I didn't want to keep all the soap in there, so looks like I'm gonna have to pressure wash the whole thing. Clean, yeah, it's way better. Remember, this part was the most dirtiest right here, so that's how it looks like. Anyways, that's where the seats go, the driver's seat. The other part was right here in the middle. It was a little stain right here. That's the first that I started doing, and I don't know if you remember, this little spot was very nasty right here. As you can see, it looks so freaking good. All the rest was pretty clean. As you can see, this is the passenger side. That's the under seat of the passenger side. Here in the back, it was pretty much clean. Yeah, as you can see, all the water is coming down and dripping. After it dries, It's gonna go back inside the bag. As you can see, this carpet is very dirty. It looks black almost. It's supposed to be like brown or something like that. So I spray already that stuff, the Simple Green, not sponsored by them. That's OxyClean. I hope it works. The Simple Green is probably the one that's gonna do the best job here. And I put the down soap in there. So there is just a little bit of water. I might pour some more, but I don't know. So I'm gonna use the soap thing right there, and that's what I'm gonna do now. Alright guys, it's pretty much dry. I mean, you can tell by the color. There's some spots that you can see, but it's 1,000 times better. And the reason I washed this thing, yeah, it was dirty, but you know, the dirt smells, you know, and every time it gets hot or something, you can smell that odor in the truck. So yeah, this is gonna be way more better. I always put my tools on the trunk. I put plastic, like a heavy-duty plastic, to protect all this. The real carpet on the truck is pretty clean, so as you can see, the roof is very clean. After I cleaned it yesterday with that stuff and a microfiber cloth. As I mentioned, that's the original carpet. It's very clean. I didn't do nothing to it. I cleaned that. It was just a little bit dirty, so I just put some Simple Green and pass the microfiber cloth. It's good to go. It smells good. As you can see, I just installed the carpet back in here. I remember these parts right here were so dirty, and it was something right there too in the middle. Right now it feels very clean. I mean, so nice. Got all my crap out here. That's the plastic that I was using to protect it. Still works pretty good. It's very resistant. Alright guys, so this is the end of the project of cleaning the carpet. As you can see, the carpet looks really well. I took these pictures when I sold the truck, so that was a couple months ago. The next video is gonna be about replacing the valve cover gaskets, as you are watching on the video. So yeah, I just started recording late, so hopefully you like that. So that's gonna be next, and then after that, the lift, tires, wheels and everything, you know, all the good stuff is gonna be on the next after that video. Once again guys, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I got more videos to come. Like I said on my previous videos, I already purchased another vehicle that I'm gonna start building. And yeah, see you on the next video.